Hey, welcome back to DIY Lawn Care. I wanted to share a moment with you. I had a similar issue that I had before on a video I had with a diaphragm. We're switching it out. I showed you guys exactly how to do that because there was water puddling where the sprinkler zone was. Well, my irrigation was leaking. I just saw constantly water going through. Now, this wasn't a sprinkler zone, but I assumed it was the same thing. So what I ended up doing, let me share it with. So what I did was I changed out the diaphragm here, switched it out, had to, actually, you got to be very careful with this. Make sure before you do take this out that you get all this debris. There was dirt piled up here, and I didn't take that out originally, and it ended up getting like dirt and the screws and different in there in this spot, and I think this is what caused it. The tube that's in here, where the water is coming through, debris had gotten in there. Anyway, so what I did do is, so I would take out all the debris, all the dirt around it, so there's nothing there, so that way when water does come out, when you first open it, even though the water is off, there's still water that's there, and it'll come up. It won't end up getting a bunch of debris or just dirt in general inside these screws or inside the actual pipe. So once you do that and take it all out, you unscrew it. I took with the diaphragm, I switched it out and then put this back together and had issues getting the screws in because of the dirt and everything. Anyway, so I finally got that taken care of, and I turned this on and nothing was happening. And I was like, what the hell's going on? I'm all like, that's weird. So I ended up switching out the actual the turn on part, and took the wires, and you can see where they're located, and plugged them back in, did all that, thought that might be the issue, turned it back on, still same issue, nothing would turn on. This one will turn on just fine, and I'm all like, what the hell is going on with this? So I went down to Sprinkler World and asked them about it, and they said, okay, well, maybe the diaphragm wasn't lined up, because if it's not lined up perfectly, that's not going to work. So okay, so I even went and bought a new diaphragm, spent like the $8, and said, screw it, I'll just get a new one. Maybe the other one I used was old, and that was the reason. So what I'm thinking is so what I was thinking is I did it all again, put the diaphragm in, same issue, and now I'm frustrated. I had mentioned this part, which is a backwash kind of water area that you can take, and I thought, okay, I'm gonna have to call somebody. I can't figure this out. Let me try this once, even though they thought this wouldn't be the issue. Maybe there's something lodged in here that's keeping the water from flowing through to get the irrigation on. So while the water was still on, I turned this on. Water's just flowing out. They said if water's flowing out, that means it's working right. So I floated out, let it go for about 10 seconds, screwed this back on, turned this back on, voila, irrigation is on. So solved the problem, DIY lawn care there for you. Just to troubleshoot, if something like this happens to you, which very easily could with debris or whatever, and I think debris got down there and plugged in, that was the reason why. But it resolved the issue, and I thought I would share it. So that's another case solved on the irrigation, which I'm sure there'll be many more, but thought I'd share it with you guys. Have a great one. Stay cool out there and hydrated.